Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. We're sitting in my little kind of book corner here, but I think it's just purely for comfort. We're gonna talk grocery budget and what happened in August. So I had been doing our monthly grocery hauls, just sharing what we purchased. Ideally what we do is plan out monthly meal plans, and then I pick a few meals, or I try to plug in a few freezer friendly meal preps that I can do in there, and then create our shopping list and then go monthly shopping. And then that should be the end, unless we need fresh produce or something like that halfway through the month or towards the end of the month. Ideally, that's how it would go. What typically ends up happening is we do like these weekend warrior shops where we decide we want something completely different, or we just have to have some chips we ran out of. Things, I don't know, stuff happens. And then we go into the store and we purchase like way more than what we need, or we take the kiddos with us, or my husband and I pop out because I forgot one thing at Costco. And who walks out of Costco with just one thing? If you can do that, tell me your secret, because I never seem to be able to do it. So this month kind of went along that route where we just kind of we didn't stick to the meal plan, and we didn't stick to the grocery budget. And we had a week in there where I was down for the count, and so I couldn't, things were just crazy. Let me first share with you, I believe we had set our grocery budget at $650, and I was thinking that 700 would be more likely. We are a family of 5. I homeschool, so we have kiddos home all day long, and they like to eat all day long. I also have a teenage boy, and I say that we are a family of 5 hearty eaters. So we like to eat big portions, full portions. Along with everyone else, I'm sure, that are feeling the pinch and the hurt from rising costs in everything. We try to scale back where we could, and when I can, I try to buy the best that we can with what we have within our budget. But like I said, it doesn't always happen, and we don't eat perfectly. Everybody has their own version of what healthy is. So I just say all that as a disclaimer, to kind of let you know, 1, what size family we are and where we're at with our meals, and then 2, just kind of where we're at in our, I guess, our food philosophy, or whatever you would call it. So $650 is our budget. What we spent was $814.24, and that did not include an Azure Standard order. And the Azure Standard order is an order that we make. I have a few hauls on the channel here if you ever want to see some of those, what we get, but it is like bulk food that you can order online, and then you go and pick it up, help unload the truck and that kind of deal. But one of my goals for August was to put in an Azure Standard order, but I didn't get it done. So my goal for September is to get that done. And that does take up a larger portion of our grocery budget. So I'm thinking that if I have some wiggle room, I would like to raise up our grocery budget for September to at least $700. Now, back in the day, the kind of formula that you would use is $100 per week. Is that right? $100 per week per family member? That gets right. That's way too much money. $500 a week? No. I think it was per month. $100 per person for the month, I think. I'll let you know if I'm right. But that would put us at $500 for the entire month. And that just, could we do it? Yes. If we absolutely skimped down, went down to like a beans and rice type, that's all. But I have one child who despises beans. We have sensory issues, and that's not something that he would eat, and he would not, yeah. So could we have to, I hate to say we could never do that, but it isn't likely that it would be enjoyable at my house if that's what we had to do. So I try to make sure at least once a week everybody's getting meals in that they like. Regardless, we have gone over budget this month. So let me show you what some of our purchases were. All right, here is Costco. We finally went in, and there was something I wanted to grab, but I didn't, but I'll explain that in a second. So we just bought a bag of carrots. Costco has 6 pounds of carrots. So hopefully this time around, I will not only get these in the meals that we're gonna use it for, but also chop some up so that we can snack on them as well. And then I got The twin pack, there's 2 packs in here of corn tortillas. This was an impulse purchase. My youngest was with me and he likes these, so I figured we'll use these one day for lunch, or maybe even a dinner. And then this was the chicken nuggets that they had. We usually get the other brand they have, but this was all they had this time around. So we grabbed the Dino chicken nuggets, organic tortilla chips. It's kind of a staple for us. This is not a staple, but delicious. Croissants. So we'll probably do some breakfast sandwiches with those. And then most of the family is going dairy free this month, but except probably me. So I purchased these just because I haven't quite got the hang of dairy free and counting my macros, getting my macros hit. So I bought these because I really like them and they have great macros. The Laughing Cow Creamy Light. And then I also got Greek yogurt. This was also another macro find. This is Dave's Killer Bread, the thin sliced. It's 70 calories, and if you care for the macros, it's only 70 calories, 2 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and then 4 grams of protein. But it is really thinly sliced. I don't know if you can see that. That's one slice right there. So that's how it's such lower carbs. But it's already sliced and diced and ready for me, so I go ahead and buy this. I'll probably leave one out and put one in the freezer. 3 bunches of banana, that's kind of normal for us, and sometimes we even have to go back and grab another bunch or 2. They had organic grapes in, and my kids have been waiting for these, but this is on the Dirty Dozen, so we try to buy these organic. I think it's still on the Dirty Dozen list. Anyways, we bought organic grapes. This was a sample that suckered us in. This Kinder's barbecue sauce. It's called Honey Hot, but it was really delicious. So I grabbed this too. Chicken, these were on sale, so I got 2 bags of the frozen chicken. We also have quite a few chicken freezer meals that we're going to do, so it was nice that it was on sale. And then I also grabbed the refrigerated chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast as well, because I need to weigh some of my stuff raw before it's frozen and all that jazz. Cauliflower rice, broccoli, frozen Normandy veggies, frozen meatballs. This is becoming a monthly staple. This is so easy to make. 5 minutes in your Instant Pot and you have meatballs. So this is a shortcut that we like to have on hand. Veggie straws, we haven't had these for a while as a snack for the kiddos. And then 5 dozen eggs. Did I mention we got peanut butter? We got peanut butter too. We've been going through this quite a lot. And then I think that might be it. No, I'm lying. I got a pair of pants for my husband too. A pair of work pants. So I think they were like 20 bucks, but I don't think you care to see that. So this was our Costco haul. I will put up the total for you here. And then later this month, we're going to do an Azure haul, but I think that might go more towards the September budget because it's really towards the end of the month, but we'll see. Okay, here's 2 parts of our monthly grocery. We went to our local Kroger and I picked up this plant-based non-dairy cheese because this month we hope to go non-dairy for the majority of our family for this month and see how big a difference it makes in all kinds of things. So I also got a large cauliflower, some more coffee filters, 3-pound chubs of ground turkey. I bought 3 of these because I'm going to do a couple more freezer meals and things like that. This was an impulse purchase. This is fully cooked uncured bacon, but it was on clearance for $1.50, and I wanted to do bacon ranch chicken this month as one of our freezer meals. So I went ahead and got 6 of these, thinking that I may be able to freeze them and it would make it a little bit easier. So we got 6 of those. These also mineral water, we bought 3 packs of them. These are the 8 packs though, so we got 3 of those. The watermelons were on sale, I think for like $1.50 or $2 each. So 2 of the personal size ones. We actually like these, work out a little bit better because then we can just cut 1 whole watermelon, put it in the fridge, and then wait a week or so and do the next one. And then I also bought these crackers. We've tasted them and they are really good. These are the Back to Nature plant-based snacks, the classic rounds, and they're non-GMO, but they are a little costly, and so we don't get them all the time. But my son is doing Shark Week with my younger 2 kids this week, and so he set up like a little unit study for them, and part of it includes like a little fun snack. So he requested like a shark gummy snack, and so we went to buy these, and it was like one of those buy 5 get a $1 off each thing sale. So we bought those, we bought these, and then these 3 rounded out are 5. And then ketchup, because my youngest loves the stuff. And then from Walmart, I grabbed a bag of turkey meatballs. I do have some like homemade turkey meatballs already done and prepped, but I grabbed these just for ease. So I'm gonna make a sweet and sour meatball meal prep for me and my macros and all that fun stuff. Pepper and onion blend, we went through ours last month. And then this I try to have on hand for quick, easy meals. It says stir fry, veggies and sauce. And I think there is supposed to be a little bit of chicken in here, but we usually add more cooked chicken to it and stretch it out that way. I also needed coffee creamer, so I thought I'd try this one. This is their coffee cake blend. Usually I get the French vanilla. 2 more things of dish gloves for when we wash dishes. Nothing exciting there. And then 2 cans of the diced tomatoes with green chilies. And then 3 cans of the large crushed tomatoes with basil. And then I also got 3 cans of the pineapple chunks because one is for the sweet and sour sauce, but also my kids have been snacking on pineapples just like that too. And then 2 bags, this time around I did 2 bags of the russet potatoes, of the organic potatoes, because I'm gonna make some cauliflower mash as part of our freezer prep, the cauliflower there, and I hope to freeze it and see how well that freezes. So I still have to do a Costco run and an Azure pickup. For sure the Costco run will get on this video. I'm not sure about the Azure pickup, that might be a separate thing. Okay, these are the little trips I think that kind of do us in. My oldest son, we went to run an errand and my oldest son said, can you bring me some vanilla cream? I'm completely out. So, sorry, my kiddos are slurping next to me. I said, sure. And so we dropped in and we got him his soda pop that he likes to drink. While we were there, I was like, oh, Dad wanted oranges. They didn't have the small like mandarin cutie type oranges, and so we bought these instead. I had my youngest with me and he requested some juice. So we got a thing of juice, and then he also saw these Sunbelt Bakery kind of bars, and the kids really like these. We're doing dairy free, and so we got these oats and honey ones, and they were on sale 2 for $5, so we got 2 of them. Then we bought 2 loaves of French bread because they had also requested French toast muffins for breakfast, and we didn't have enough leftover bread to do that, and so I grabbed one to do that. And I thought, you know, who am I kidding? As soon as we smell French bread at home, they're going to want to eat it today. So I grabbed another one to snack on, and then one to go with dinner. So we'll have one with dinner, and then we'll have one for the French toast muffins tomorrow, hopefully, right? And then I said, oh, let's just grab another deli meat while we're there because it's out. So we're out. So I got some more, and then to go with this, I decided, let's switch of plans. Let's have salad for dinner. We'll have salad and some bread. And I needed to stretch the little bit of salad that we had left, so I got the spring mix. So these last minute trips, what should have just been for soda pop, turned into, I think, like a little over $36. And those are the ones that I really have to watch for our budget. These are the ones I think that are doing us in. For September, I would like to get the Azure order in. In fact, I'm thinking about just pressing the button to order and then making changes as we go. I usually wait till the last minute because in case things like this month happened where my back went out and I knew I wasn't gonna make it to unload the truck, I wasn't scrambling to figure out what we were gonna do, and my husband didn't have to take a day off to go meet the truck. Now, if you live in an area where you have support, you have family and friends that'd be willing to do this for you, you probably could go ahead and put your order in. That's not the case for us, so that's why I wait till the last moment. I also know for sure we're gonna need to do a Costco haul, which we usually do every month, and then we will have to do some smaller grocery store runs as well. What I'd like to do is make our budget and then do the major stops for once a month, Azure, do the monthly shops, and then any leftover that I have, pull it out in cash and go back to the cash envelope system. I just think that this is going to be the way to reel us back in and figure out this is what we have left for the groceries, so that any weekend trips that we want to make, if we really are like, I really want to grill this and it's not something that we have in the freezer, it's not something that we have on hand, if we have the cash in the cash envelopes, we can go ahead and grab it. And that way it will deter us, or hopefully will deter us from purchasing too many extras when we go into the store, if we go in, because we know this is all we have, that's all we can spend. I think that's going to be the best thing for us to try to get us back on track with our grocery budget spending. Now, I did do a little research, or just kind of quick internet searches to see what the average grocery budget is for a family of 5, and I found this interesting article. I will link the website down below. It's on Mint Life, I believe, and they estimate that a family of 5, their grocery budget should be $1,060 per month. The website does have a calculator that you can put in there, and it asks you to give your family size and then the age of each family member and how many times this particular family member is eating out per week. We try not to eat out too much. We try to limit that to special occasions, but there will be times where we just have a family weekend and we're out and about for the day and everybody's hungry. It's just time to eat. And so going out to eat will become part of the weekend treat and us hanging out and having a family day. But we probably eat out once to maybe twice a month. There are very, very rare occasions when we're out on the go and we'll hit up a drive-through or stuff like that. Now that has changed dramatically. We used to do that a lot more frequently, and we like really next to never do it. So that also, our eating out fund is different. And I will tell you, we spent $294.22 eating out in the month of August. And I know there were a couple of times my husband had to run out and grab a lunch for himself. He was just hungry in the day, but normally he brings his lunch. And then there were, like I said, we did eat out, I believe, twice this month as a family. One was a takeout type deal, and then one was where we had a family day and we sat down and we ate together. So that was in addition to our grocery spending. But what I did on this website, when I put in our family size and the ages of my family members, and then it asked how many times per week this family member eats out, I went ahead and put 0 for all of us, and they suggested our grocery budget for the month should be $1,444.16. So a little bit more. It comes out to $333.27 per week. So a little more, probably because we're not calculating eating out. We're probably eating in the home a little bit more. So a little bit more than the suggested family of 5 one, probably because I put don't eat out, like I put 0 for eating out, or maybe it was the age range of my family members. Like I said, we do have a teen, and then we have hearty appetites. It didn't ask about our appetites, but maybe the teen and the 2 adults bumped it. I don't know. I really don't know how they do the calculation, but that was for a moderate size budget. It ranges, I guess, from thrifty, cost conscious, moderate, and generous. That's interesting. I clicked on the cost conscious calculator, and it gave me $1,141.99. So not too much of a difference. Maybe interesting to see if this is a grocery budget that I could swing and see how close we can get to it. Maybe we'll look at our budget for September and do that. But we'll have to wait till the end of September when I come back in and do our grocery recap and let you know how we did and what happened. Let me know if these videos are helpful at all to you. Let me know if you know what your family grocery budget is monthly, or if you just don't track it and you're like, we try to stay within a range, but we're just going to get stuff when we need it. I feel like everybody really is just doing the best they can with what they can, and I mean, that's all we can ask for, right? So that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and just talking groceries and budgets, how August went, what we're looking at in September, and taking a peek at most of our groceries for the month. And as always, if you don't know, or you just need to be reminded, maybe the one to tell you that you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. I really appreciate you taking your time out and spending it here with me. Thanks so much for watching.